Hey everybody, it's me, Mrs. J. Are you ready for our drawing lesson? This time we're going to draw the ocean, because I understand you're learning about the ocean this week. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw the ocean. I'm going to make this a scene at the beach, okay? So let's get your paper and pencil. I've got mine ready, and we'll do this together. Now listen, because there's a lot of work in this one, if you just want to watch me and then make your picture later, you can, or you can draw along with me, okay? Whatever is easiest for you. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the sand, because we know at the beach there's always sand, right? So let's make the sand. I'm going to start over here. I'm just going to make it go down, and I'm going to stop right up around here. And I'm going to stop there because we know that when we're at the beach, the sand and the ocean, the water, they meet each other, right? So here we go. We have our sand. Now I'm not going to color all this in. You can do that if you want to when you're all done. But for me, it would take too much time. So here's our beach. Now I'm going to make the water. And I'm just going to make some waves like this. That's all. You guys, just do your best. That's all. Just some waves. There's the water. All right. So we know we have some sand. We have water. Now when I go to the beach, I like to bring my beach chair. Now you might want to draw a blanket. You might want to draw a towel, a chair, whatever you want. But I like to bring my beach chair. So here's my beach chair. I'm just going to make it here in the sand. Nothing fancy, that's all. There's my beach chair. And when I'm at the beach, I also like to bring an umbrella because I don't like to be in the sun all that much. So I'm going to make my umbrella. And I'm just going to go like this. I'm just going to make a line. And I'm going to make the top of it. I'm going to make it like that. Then I'm just going to come across. Like I said, you can color everything in when you're all done. I'm just going to leave it like that. So at the beach, what other kinds of things would we like to have at the beach? I know what I like to have. I like to have a beach ball because I like to play with the beach ball in the water. So let's make ourselves a beach ball. There's my beach ball. And let's think, what else do we like? Oh, I know what I like. I like to play in the sand, so I can make a sand castle. So I would have to bring a bucket. Oh, I need a different color. That's not dark enough. I would want a bucket. So here's my beach, my sand bucket. There it is. And you know what else we need? What I think is a lot of fun is I think if you have a shovel. Gotta have a shovel to pick up all that sand, right? There's my shovel. Now, even if you haven't been to the beach before, we've all read books, and we've all seen pictures of the beach, so you can use your imagination if you've not been there yet. All right, so let's see. We have our sand, we have water. Oh, of course, we have an umbrella and a beach ball. Oh, you know what we really need? That's really important when you go to the beach. Otherwise, it's not as much fun. We need the sun. Because there's nothing better than a nice sunny day while you're at the beach, right? So, I'm not going to explain how to make a sun. You guys all know how to make the sun. And, oh, let's see here. Oh, I know. Sometimes when I'm at the beach, I look up in the sky and I see something that I think is really cool, and it's a lot of fun to see. So you tell me if you know what this is. And you might not always see this at the beach. Maybe once in a while. Sometimes kids are playing, and they bring this with them to the beach. This, in case you don't know, is a kite. And I like to see kites at the beach. It's a lot of fun to fly a kite at the beach because it's usually windy at the beach, and that's what you need to fly a kite. All right, so let's see. We've got a lot of our scene done. There's something that you might see at the beach. You might not. I've seen them before, and they're kind of cool. I'm going to draw it, and then you tell me what you think this is, if you know what it is. They have pinchy claws. So if you do see one of these at the beach, you don't want to pick it up because you don't want to get pinched by it. Let's see if you know what it is. I think you're gonna know. This one I'm just gonna color it a little bit so you can see it. And I'm not doing a super job of coloring, I just want you to be able to see. Alright. Does anyone know what that is? If you said crab, you're right. It's a crab. Alright, now we've got our beach area done. We have a chair and an umbrella, we have a ball, and we have toys to play in the sand. We have Mr. Crab here, and we even have a kite. So now we have to go to the water. Let's see, what kind of things might you see in the ocean? I know what I would love to see in the ocean, and I've not been lucky enough yet to see it. But I think you guys are going to know what it is. So, I'm going to put something that I would love to see in the ocean. And of course, you're not going to be surprised when you see what I make. Because you guys all know how Mrs. J feels about turtles. So this is my sea turtle. Because you can't go to the beach and not make a turtle, right? Alright, here we go. And I also know that you guys are all pretty good at making turtles too. Alright, so what else would we see in the water? I think that we would definitely see fish. So when you make a fish, I go like this. I start here, I make a line like that, I come back around and I go past, and then I connect it, because there's his tail. So there's one fish. Let's just make these all goldfish, because we all love goldfish. So there's our fish. And do you want to know something that's funny? You might not know this, but when you have a whole bunch of fish together, they're actually called a school. They're in school just like we are. So that's a school of fish. And there's a lot of other things you can see in the ocean. And I'm sure like you guys would want me to draw a shark, but I'm not going to draw a shark. I've got some fish, I have a turtle. You might see something else. Let's see. It's usually slimy. It's seaweed. If you've ever been to the beach, you know that there's seaweed in the ocean. It's usually floating around. It gets stuck to you. And okay, so we've got all sorts of stuff going on here. We've got our beach. We have all our beach supplies, our ball and our chair and our toys. We've got a kite. In the ocean, we have a school of fish. We have a sea turtle. We have some seaweed, and we have our waves. So listen, when you make your picture, you're probably going to be able to think of all sorts of things that you would see at the beach. Like you may see some seashells. I didn't make seashells, but you could make seashells. You might see, I don't know, you might see a lobster in the water. You can make a lobster. There's all sorts of things you can see at the beach. So I want you to stop and think about what you would see at the beach, and I want you to create a scene, okay? I want you to do a beach scene, an ocean scene, whatever you want to do, all right? And if you're able to, go ahead and take a picture of it and put it on the dojo so I can see it, okay? All right, you guys, I miss you like mad, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye.